Nicole Prizer, and I am your transformational life coach and meditation instructor. And for those who are tuning in now or later, listen to this when you really have time and space to be with what I'm about to share, meditate together, clear the past, and welcome the future. So hello and welcome. Welcome to a new story. In order to create a new story, we get to clear what's behind us and really see the blank page that's before us. I invite you in this moment to think, what if everything that was behind me was blank? Like the book of my life was blank. What would I write for this character? What would I write for the year ahead? What would I want for myself? Who would I be? How would I show up? Who would I be with? And, I just want to invite us into understanding trauma. I understand that trauma is a charged word, and some people don't really like to talk about trauma, and that's okay. If this is not for you, exit now. And what trauma is it's not an event. It's how the body responds. When the body goes into fight, flight, freeze, or appease, when the nervous system is taxed and has to respond in survival cues, that's trauma. We have collectively been in almost 2 years of trauma, independent of what you believe medically, politically, anything like that, independent of what restrictions you may have or what restrictions you may follow. We have all been in this trauma, in this freeze, in this fight, flight, go, appease. And what it does is it stays stuck in the body unless we cognitively and emotively clear it. So what I'm going to invite us into today is energy clearing. I know it sounds a little woo-woo for my New Yorkers. That's okay. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Is energy clearing and then really lovingly welcoming in liquid gold of what we want to create moving forward. And if you've had a challenging past year or past years, and maybe you feel or mediocre or not into goal setting, that's okay. It's so valid. We're in a time of collective feeling and collective healing. And this video will be available for you whenever you want or need to reframe and reset. And so first I invite everyone to close their eyes. I'm going to lead us in a meditation prior to our energetic clearing practice. I do have a candle. I always welcome people to bring a candle to sacred space where we light allows spirit, higher powers, angels, whatever you may want or need, to know where to land, to bring healing, to bring love, to bring more light. So I light this candle in honor of you, in honor of me, in honor of us, in honor of welcoming in a healthy 2022. A year where nobody needs to change, but simply just come home to the truth of who we be, which is love, which is care, which is community, which is respecting our differences and honoring our truth, which is taking care of ourselves and our neighbor, whatever that means to us. So I light this candle in service to all, and I invite you to lovingly close your eyes, maybe find heart center with your hands, rolling shoulders back and down, elongating the spine, creating a clear channel for breath and energy to flow, emotions to come and to go. As you inhale, allowing belly and body to fully expand, and as you exhale, allowing belly and body to fully release, relax. Taking a few more breaths like this. For greater release, open the lips for the exhale. For greater control, close the lips on the exhale. The choice is yours. Take what you need and leave the rest. Letting all that no longer serves go. Oh no, 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 you just gotta let that whole story go. Oh no, 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 you just gotta let that good river flow into your heart. It's a start. Keeping eyes closed, just letting everything melt off that no longer serves to the best of your ability. And then I invite you to slowly flutter eyes open, keeping this energetic practice of breathing to the best of your full expansion and release ability as we do energy clearing. So in order to clear energy, what we do is first I invite you to rub your hands together and place your hands on your eyes, your heart. Just notice the warmth that you can create, the energy that is already in your domain. There is so much that we cannot control, and we focus so strongly on what we can't control. However, today I invite you to focus on what you can control. So with these powerful hands that we have, these healing hands, rub your hands, and then you're going to circle your right hand over the crown of your head just a few times and slow it down slowly. You should feel, with eyes closed, maybe something energetic, maybe tingling or sensations. Just be with it. And then just flutter your eyes open to watch what I'm doing. But essentially you're going to slowly bring the hand down your chakras, and you'll feel a shift in energy where the cord or where the attachment to what no longer serves you is. So doing this practice, so circling slowly, eyes are closed, just listening to the sound of my voice. And then slowly moving down the line of your main chakras, feeling the energy shift, staying there, flutter eyes open. And what you're going to do is literally pull the cords out. This is called energy clearing. Some people call it cord cutting. I like to call it cord clearing because we're clearing it out of the root. And close your eyes, be in your practice, clear your cords, and lovingly give people, places, things back the cords of energy that no longer serve you, that are attached to their life force. This is in service to all. It is in service for people to have the energy that is theirs and for us to be in the energy that is ours, and just giving it back to them. And then I invite you to roll shoulders back and down, closing the eyes if they've opened, exhaling. So as you inhale, belly and body expand, and as you exhale, sigh out. And just notice if you feel any difference in your energetic body, of what it's like to be in your energy. And where those cords were, I invite you to imagine liquid gold above the crown of your head as it drips down and in to every corner, every crevice of your being, filling each hole, each space where a cord used to be, with love, with light, with illumination, and your sacred energy, your life force from source, through you, to you, for you. Filling the entire being of your body and beyond with this liquid gold that shines, that illuminates in, through, out, and around, 8 feet up and down your auric field. This is your divine energy. Letting go of all the past, of all the cords, of all the tangles, the anxiety, the stress, the worry. All of it outside of you. No need for it to be within this sphere that you call your home, your body. And I invite you, with eyes still closed, feeling every crevice of your being, illuminate with gold, illuminate with life force energy, recognizing that this is what you are. You are a soul embodied in body. You are literally an orb of light. And this body can collect and let go of stories that no longer serve. Just like the mind. And it is in and of service to clear the past, so that we can create the future. And in order to properly clear and cleanse our nervous systems, we get to come back to the breath, back to regulating our nervous system. And some other helpful tools and practices that I invite you to do. You can flutter eyes open or still listen with eyes closed. So one is breathe. When we deeply breathe, when we breathe air, our beautiful air, right, sacred life force, below the diaphragm, it tells the body we are safe, right? If we're in flight or fight, we're in the shallow breath. We're in the, if we can breathe deeply, all the way into my belly and out, it tells the body I'm safe, it clears the trauma. If we can shake it out, right, like animals in nature, prey and predator, after the predator runs after the prey, guess what? If the prey gets away, it runs it out. It clears out the trauma. So moving out the trauma, hitting a pillow, screaming, running intentionally, sweating intentionally, showering, clearing, cleansing. We're not meant to hold on to this stuff forever. And once you really sacredly clear with intention, with love, with movement, breath, sound, movement, 3 keys, then you get to welcome in the next year. And from this space, I invite you to come to your center, to really ask, what is it I want for myself? What is it I need? What do I choose to sign up for? And what do I lovingly choose to walk away from? Set yourself up for success. And this is the close to a very, very, very intense period of life. 2020 and 2021, as I mentioned in the beginning, have been collectively traumatic. And in order to allow 2022 to be collectively healing, awakening, embracing, we get to be what we're asking society to show. We get to clear our energy and be the light to the best of our ability and embrace the emotions, embrace the sensations, embrace every degree of emotion along the way. But what I'm here to say is that I trust that if you're listening to this and if you've made it to the end, that you are meant to clear the energy that is not yours, be in the sacred energy that is yours, and declare the energy that gets to come in and out of your field. From my heart to yours, I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm sending so much love, nourishment, and healing your way. 2022 doesn't have to be anything. And yet, just know you are everything. You are everything and more. As Preston Smiles, one of my former coaches, says, you are perfect, whole, complete, and not yet finished. There is nothing, this is what I say, there is nothing more or nothing less that you could do that would change the worth that you already be. You were born worthy of self-care, worthy of love, care, attention, validation from within and around. And if that's not met, you get to lovingly walk away. And it's not because the other isn't deserving. It's because it's no longer healthy and safe. So from my heart to yours, may we welcome this new year together with whatever emotion you have and you hold, all is welcome. Emotions are temporary, energy in motion. If we feel them and we move them and we free them, that's the key to life.